The existing complexity of compliance and planning makes advisor services too costly for less affluent clients. Financial Mappers solves the time and cost problem, creates client engagement and builds revenue. Financial Mappers cash flow modelling software generates automated reports including SOAs. The client and software does most of the work including alternative strategies. By limiting a plan to the next 5 years and excluding detailed advice segments like insurance, superannuation and product recommendations, a common strategy plan can be delivered in less than an hour. Many clients are simply looking for advice on budgeting, cash flow management, debt reduction, real estate and achieving lifestyle goals. While generating more revenue, you can provide this low-cost service by giving your client access to the software with their own account. It will also allow you to value add by providing a financial literacy program and a means of engaging with your client. After the client has registered their account, they are sent to the account details where they can complete any information you have not entered. At the same time, a tab for tutorials is open so the client can review the Getting Started guide. Here there is a short video explaining how to enter the information they have been asked to complete. The software then takes the client to the starting position. First, the client should complete the information in the section About Me and My Family. This is kept very general. The first sections relate to family, employment, health and estate planning. The next two panels ask questions about their investment experience and investment risk profile. The most important panel asks the clients their objectives for the next 5 years. This information can be copied directly into the section Plan Objectives. The last panel asks the advice the client requires. When signing up for this advice, the client will be advised that the advice does not include insurance, superannuation and product recommendation. You can choose if you want to include a meeting in the cost of the advice. In the starting position, the client completes the relevant sections. They are single or joint plan, salary, personal assets, personal budget, milestones and goals, transaction account which acts as a proxy checking account for investments including home ownership and superannuation, home and investment properties, cash accounts, shares and managed funds, personal loans and credit cards, retirement accounts, insurance, and finally monthly salary allocation to the investment plan. These values are in addition to the home and investment loans net of rent. The advisor or the power planner imports the information from the starting position. They copy and paste the client's objectives from the section About Me and My Family. Depending on the client's objectives, the plan is optimised. Here, the credit card payments are increased and additional payments are made to the home loan. An emergency cash account is created together with a high growth managed fund. There is no product recommendation with either account, which are generic in nature. When you review the investment plan, the red columns are the loan payments net of rent. At this point, the balance of the nominated savings from salary is being transferred to the transaction account. Financial Mappers is dynamic, and to speed up the planning process, percentages rather than dollar values are used when allocating the funds to the investment accounts. In this case, 40% is being allocated to the emergency cash account and the high growth managed funds. The remaining 20% will be deposited in the transaction account to pay for tax due on investments and build up more liquid funds. As the client wants to buy a new car in 5 years, the advisor sets up a savings plan. This completes your optimization of the plan. See how quick that was? The only information you need to write for your report is on the Objectives chevron. The client's objectives can be copied from the About Me section of the starting position. You can now type your strategy or advice into the main strategy panel on the Chevron objectives. Here we have just used simple bullet points. If you feel you need to provide more information as to why you have selected that strategy, this can be included. It will most likely depend on the requirements of your dealer group. There is a third panel where you can add general comments. For this type of SOA or strategy, you may want to list the items that are excluded from advice. You could also customize your version of the report if the exclusions will be the same for each report you generate. Now you simply select one of two reports depending on your preference and generate the report. This report is displayed in the Masterclass document, Simple Statement of Advice or Strategy document for 5 years. Apart from the information provided in the 3 panels of the Objectives chevron, all the information is automatically converted to easy-to-read text. Here is the information written about the home and the home loan. To assist in clarity of advice, in the section Notes, the point is made that returns and interest rates are estimations only. It then provides some historical information on real estate prices and interest rate loans over the last 5 and 20-year periods. The report can be given to the client as a PDF. It can also be uploaded to the Client Review Gateway for easy demonstration of the plan or sharing with the client. Additional documents can be uploaded, and you can include any educational content on the tabs. You can now share the plan with the client, who must make a copy so the original is not changed. This allows your client to carefully study your recommendations. They can also make their own plans and generate any of the 20 or more reports. Financial Mappers has an inbuilt financial literacy program and tutorials about various asset classes. We have a generic set of automated emails to deliver this program over a couple of months. You could also ask for a copy and create your own automated emails, adjusting the text and timing as required. Your client is provided with access to the software for 12 months, and you can renew their subscription if required. When considering the fee you should charge, think carefully about your service offering and what value a new or current client is likely to place on it. These are the features of your service offering to consider: creation of a 5-year plan, a report regarding the plan. This report is quite substantial with over 30 pages of information and graphs, a copy of the plan in the software for the client to review, 12-month access to the software, and a financial literacy program. You may want to include a short online meeting regarding the plan. There could be value in including, say, a 15-minute phone call or Zoom meeting 3 or 4 times a year. Here you can discuss if they require more detailed advice, for which you can charge additional fees. The purpose of this product is a lead generator, so you can build new client relationships and grow your business as these clients progress to full service advice over longer time periods. At this point in time, you can either use Financial Mappers to deliver that advice, or move your client to your dealer group's platform such as Xplan to create scaled or full service advice. Please reach out to Financial Mappers if you wish to discuss this opportunity to provide new services to consumers from demographics you are currently not serving.